Alright guys, welcome back. Alright, as you can see, I got the cabinets all set up. Alright, now I'm about to install them on my wall. Now, you can mount these on studs, you can mount it on drywall, you can mount them on cement block, you can mount them on pretty much anything. Alright, what I'm doing, I'm using their system. As you can see, I'm going to be using their GearTrack system, 2-guy system. So when you buy this is a 28 by 28. They already give you the little hooks or bar that helps you use that system. All right, so you don't have to buy anything additional. It already comes with it. If you're gonna mount these on studs, then they already give you some holes that you will drill into in relations to those studs if you're just going right into the studs. So it's very flexible on how you want to mount these things. But again, like I said, I'm using the GearTrack system, which is right here. So what we're going to do right now, I'm just going to set up a little time lapse. We're going to do a little open box and let you get a closer look at it. And this, as you can see, is 48 inches long by about 3/4 inches wide each one. So, and that's pretty much it. All right, the part number to this is right here. All right, so let me set up the time lapse and get a closer look at it. All right, guys, got it out of the box. It comes well packed, and this is how the track system looks. I'm sure you guys looked at it. All right, it's a good system. Now, as you can see, in relation to the whole cabin, it pretty much takes the whole thing. You're gonna need one track per cabin, pretty much. It turns out, all right, these again is 48 inches long, and this is 28. But if you want to butt up two cabins together, you're gonna need 2 of these. Well, 4 of these, all right, to mount, which I'm gonna have to do. Another thing I don't like about it, I like how it's designed. It's easy, but it's some wasted space, all right, because only one of these tracks is actually going to be clipped onto this here. The other one is simply going to go down 18 inches below this, just to keep this leveled with this track. So you're pretty much losing the ability to mount anything on one track here. So that's one thing I don't like about it. Maybe I can do a hack and put some blocks of wood behind here or something just to keep it leveled to this track so I can save this track. That's one possibility I can do. But that's the only thing I really don't like about this system, that I'm gonna have to pretty much sacrifice one track on 18 inches down just to keep this nice and flush. So it is what it is. So alright, so I'm gonna get that going and see how it's gonna be mounted. Alright, and with this system also, you can use any type of screws really to mount it to your studs, but I decided to go with their brand, Gladiator brand, I guess, just a white, to just give a cleaner look to it. So I decided to go with that, and as you can see, it's just pretty much a wooden nail to help you bite into it. All right, it comes already with the bit. So I'm gonna mount these now on my wall. Let you guys take a look how I'm doing that. All right, guys, what you're gonna need when you mount it to your wall, you're gonna need, of course, a pencil, something to write on. You're gonna need some type of leveler, and you're gonna need a stud finder. All right, if you mounting to drywall. If you just mounting like to a cinder block or concrete, of course you don't need this. If you already mounting into the studs and they're already exposed, then you don't need this. But in my case, I have drywall. I just did, so I'm gonna be going over this, so I definitely need the stud finder. And as you can see, when you do it, I already pretty much got my lines already set up. I don't know if that's coming out in camera right here. Once you find your stud, then you're gonna use the leveler to find whatever that mark is and level it out, and that'll reveal your stud location. So I hope that makes sense to you guys. Let me see if I can set up my camera and pretty much show you how I did it. Alright guys, now to simply, again, you guys get yourself a stud finder and make sure it has strong batteries in there. Alright, like sometimes we don't use this a lot and it sit around, so make sure you get some good strong batteries to help you find your studs and cut down on those false readings. So all you're going to do is just engage your stud finder. You have some type of display or alarm, and you're simply just going to move closer to, keeping it flat on the wall. And as you can see, it indicates. Alright, and once you get that indication, you're just going to use your pencil and mark. Alright, and that's it. Alright, now as you can see, I got a line over here, and you can see it came off over here. So you're gonna do, I advise do it several times, because sometimes you get false positives. Alright, so again, I'm gonna go again. It's indicating and stopping over here. So pretty much this whole area I'm trusting to be some type of stud. So from here to here, from here to here, I already went on this line here, but at least I know in my indication, if I miss it, I can come over at least on this end to find my stud. But most of the time you'll hit it. Alright, so that's the easiest way. Once you get that, find those studs, however you're setting up. I'm putting 2 cabinets on this wall here. So it turns out my studs are about 16, and you can double check it too. Alright, from my line here to this line there, as you can see, it shows about 16 inches. So I know I'm in the ballpark, and my stud finder is pretty much giving me where that stud is behind this wall. So, and that's pretty much it. Once you get those lined up, then you figure out how far you want it from the ceiling on down. In my case, I might come down, let me see. I'm thinking about coming down maybe, say about a foot off the ceiling. Alright? Maybe a little less, maybe 10 inches. Because what I want to do, at least in my garage area, I want to have some storage on top of the cabinet itself also. So I don't want to butt it right up to the ceiling with my cabinets. I want to take advantage of that storage space that will be above that cabin. So I believe I'm probably going to come down, say about 12 inches or a little less, to give me that option. Once I find that 12 inches, then what you're going to do, I'm going to use my leveler and just run a level line this way to give me where I'm going to start my first strip or channel. So I hope that makes sense to you guys. Alright, I know it's kind of long-winded. Again, this is for beginners. Alright, for you guys out there who are more advanced, forgive the long talking and talking about details. Alright, again, this is for beginners who never did anything like this before, looking for some guidance. So that's what I'm being pretty much detailed in my description. So let me get that set up. I'm gonna set up a time lapse on getting these channels done, and let's just get into the video. Alright guys, you can see I got the things up now. Now, the most important thing, again guys, when you're looking for your studs, try to find a beginning point and an ending point in the middle, so it gives you some point of reference in getting the screws in. And make sure at the end, especially if you're going to be ending the stud or the ending and joining up, make sure you leave enough room, gap, to bite into that stud to connect the next piece. Alright, it just happened to be I have a stud right here, so I'm overlapping it automatically. So that's the only two tips I can really give you guys, and just make sure it's leveled. Again, 2 units are required when you're putting up that cabin. You're pretty much gonna have like dead space, you know. That's the only thing I don't like about this design. I have to sacrifice one of these endings or bottom just to keep it plumb in uniform. So I could have went right into the studs and eliminated this, but I like this system anyway. So it's like you gotta take the good with the bad. So, and that's all to it. All right, so I'm gonna mount my cabinet over here. I'm gonna have to cut another piece on this end to continue on, so I can put another 2 cabins on this wall. Alright guys, I can see I got it up. Over here in this bottom corner, that's like the cut from one of the long pieces. I had to extend it so I can get 2 cabins up. So I think with this system, because these are channels, you don't want to waste anything. Alright, you don't want, because they cost money. So what I'm thinking about is just going to use that spare piece here instead of going all the way to the end. Just buy some of the caps, cap it off over here, screw that in, so that'll serve the purpose of keeping this nice and leveled and flush. And I have some clamps. I could put a box or something there and put another hook up there that'll hang something long. So that's the thought process, because again, these pieces, I don't want to unnecessarily cut another piece for just the sake of cutting it to the end. Alright, I want to recycle these and use them, because you can buy extra hooks to hang things. So that's my idea with that. So that's what I'm going to do for now for this. But that's pretty much it. I got 2 more cabinets I got to hang up. I'm going to put that on the opposite side of the wall and just continue my project here. So tell me what you think, guys. And if you like it, please like, subscribe, give me some comments, tell me what you don't like about it, your ideas, what you would have done. All right, and I'll check you on the next one. All right, later.